$10,000 startup grant. Earlier this morning, I was here on live and I was applying for this grant for you guys live on YouTube. And I don't want anybody to miss out on the potential chance of winning $10,000. Now, Hello Skip is the federally certified nonprofit organization that has given us entrepreneurs and small business owners the chance that we deserve at getting some working capital. So when I tell you, friend, this is one for the books. If you have a friend, a significant other, your family members, or your siblings that truly want to start a business, especially in the summer of 2024, and they simply need some working capital to get started, this is the perfect grant for them. No matter what business industry they are getting into or you're getting into, no matter whether you have your LLC or you don't, this is the perfect grant opportunity for you to take advantage of so you can kickstart your summer 2024, okay? So let's get into it, all right? If this is your first time coming in, welcome in, friend. And especially if you are watching this live stream afterwards, let me give you a little bit of information about this grant and also how you can have me and my team apply for this grant for you so we can save you time and we can help you kickstart your grant writing journey, okay? So let me show you this amazing grant that we're talking about tonight. So let's get right into it because you guys know I don't gatekeep any information. All right, so you can always visit helloskip.com. Helloskip.com is where we are. That is the actual link, okay? It's here at the top. And tonight we are talking about the Skip $10,000 startup grant, okay? So let me read what it says so we can have clarity and know that this grant is for everybody that's here on this live. All right, so it says, at Skip, we understand that starting a business is difficult. It's why we built our tools to help entrepreneurs fund and grow their business. The Skip $10,000 startup grant celebrates the sacrifices you have made to start your business. This grant is open to all early stage entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States, regardless of the stage or size of your business. Here's how it works. You must be a US-based entrepreneur and you have to be 18 years or older. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs, okay? So that means if you don't have your LLC and you don't have your EIN, you're more preferred to actually apply for this grant. Now you have by May 31st to apply for this grant opportunity, which is just 21 days away. If you prioritize your business funding journey right now, you never know when you'll have the chance at winning. And also, it might be like they might choose you because you're like one of the first to apply, right? You just never know, right? So you want to go ahead and give yourself the chance right now and already just kick out the time, right? So this is a 3-question application. Let me show you guys the application. So the first question says, describe your product or service. The second question asks, why did you start your business? And the third question asks, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? All right, so a simple 3-question application. They're not asking you for your date of birth or social. They don't need your bank statements or tax returns. And they're not asking you to have an EIN or an LLC, right? It says preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. So it's preferred that you don't have your LLC or EIN. And if you do have your LLC and EIN and all your business stuff, it's okay, that's perfect. There's a whole nother grant inside the Hello Skip platform that you can actually apply to called the Skip $10,000 Small Business Grant that actually ends within the next 5 days. Also, you can apply for this one if you haven't made any profits in your business, right? So no matter what business industry you want to get into, no matter what race, gender, ethnicity group, or sexuality you are, no matter if you are a veteran-owned business or not, it doesn't matter. This is the perfect grant for anybody who just simply needs some money to kickstart their summer 2024 with their business idea, right? You guys have some amazing products and services, some great skills, some great innovative ideas, but you simply lack the capital, right? So this is the perfect grant for you to get into. That you can visit helloskip.com and you can go ahead and apply yourself, or you can follow the instructions inside of the description of this video where you can purchase my $35 course on how to write a business plan, and then I will go ahead and apply for this grant for you live on YouTube. I'll send you a Google form link, that's that tab that you see there. It was a short form questionnaire, information that I'll need to go ahead and formulate your answers, okay? Now, earlier this morning, I was applying for this grant for my friends, and I end up leaving up on Brittany. So shout out to Brittany. So the next person we are going to actually apply for is Rocky. So shout out to you for being here. Hey friend, welcome in. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our friend Rocky here, okay? So Rocky is here in the chat with us, and she has her own It's called LC Willow Solutions, right? So she's based out of New Jersey. And we are going to make sure all of her answers are professional, polished, and thorough. And what's so amazing about having me apply for the grant for you live on YouTube is that you can copy and paste my answers into a whole nother grant opportunity inside the Hello Skip platform. Now, a lot of you guys ask this question, like, what is a grant? So a grant is free money, a award that you can get from like the U.S. government, like the Treasury or the Presidential Administration. You can get this free money from a company like Walmart, Amazon, Etsy, Twitter, right? You can also get this free money from federally certified nonprofit organizations like Hello Skip and Hello Alice. Free money, no credit checks, no date of birth or social needed, no tax returns, and no bank statements needed. This is a grant. A grant is simply an award that you can get. So, when you got an award when you was in high school or middle school, did you have to pay to get your trophy? Right? Did you have to pay for winning? No, you didn't have to. So that's pretty much the idea I want you guys to have when you were talking about grants. There's no paybacks and there's no credit checks, okay? However, there's no 100% guarantees because you don't have to pay it back, right? You only get 100% guarantees when you got to pay somebody back with interest. That makes sense, right? But with these grant opportunities, even though there's no 100% guarantees, you still want to apply for at least one grant a day. Imagine putting in 365 grant applications, giving yourself 365 chances in a year to potentially win one of the grants that you are applying for. And even if you get just one out of 365, that one grant opportunity could potentially be millions of dollars that can take your business to a whole nother level. So what I say is, think of it like a scratch off, right? If you got the ability to get a free scratch off every day from your favorite place, right? Your favorite corner store or gas station, I'm pretty sure you would get the free scratch off every day, right? Exactly, right? So you would take advantage of the opportunity. So it's the same thing with grants. You want to take advantage of the opportunity. Now, 4 different ways you can get approved of a grant. One way is through a pitch competition. Now, a pitch competition is what we see through like, Shark Tank, right? Shark Tank with Dame Dash and, Mark Cuban and all of those amazing people, right? Then you can also get approved of a grant by like a first come, first serve opportunity. So we see that a lot with like the government funding. We saw that with like the PPP and the SBA and all that stuff during the pandemic, small business funding. Those were like first come, first serve opportunities. If you apply and you meet the requirements and you provide them with the documentation they're looking for, you pretty much got the opportunity and you don't have to pay it back, right? And then another way you can win a grant is through a full judgment. So that's when they're actually reading your answers and they are choosing the best candidates out of all the applicants. And then the last way you can get approved of a grant is through a random raffle or a drawing. But you gotta apply in order to be in that pool, right? So grant opportunities are not to be taken with a grain of salt. It's really opportunities that you need to be applying for to really show and prove the reasons for why you are the deserving company and entrepreneur for these free opportunities. And why not apply for some free money that you can potentially get? And then once you win it, you'll be so much at financial mental freedom because you're knowing that you got a free $10,000 that you don't even have to pay back, that you can literally flip into over 6 figures, right? This is called the startup grant. So if you want to get into whatever industry, it can be trading, it can be real estate, it can be, tech, it can be into a service-based business like janitorial services or whatever the case may be. No matter what business you want to start, this is the perfect grant for you to apply for. So you can visit helloskip.com. You can apply for this grant yourself, or you can have me apply for it for you. And the link is, and I'm going to actually post it in the chat for you in just a few seconds here, so that way you'll have the link to my course, okay? Now this course that I created weeks ago, but it's so worth it, okay? Because it shows you how to write a business plan. A lot of you guys are startups and you don't have a business plan because maybe somebody on the streets told you that you don't need to have a business plan. I'm here to tell you, friend, I've been an entrepreneur for almost a decade and you need one. A business plan, 3 reasons why you need one is because 1, it'll give you clarity. It'll give you clarity on the execution steps you need to be taking. 2, it'll give your team clarity. And that way you can continue to build upon your basic idea, right? Which is the business plan. You can build upon that as the years go by because things will change. Technology changes, money changes, things changes. right? And the third reason why you definitely need to have one is for any type of other lending opportunity, like CDFI loans and SBA loans and government contracts and government grants. All of those funding opportunities I just named, you have to have a business plan in order for you to get approved for those opportunities. Matter of fact, the $750,000 grant that I helped my client get last year, around this time last year, and I'm looking for that next candidate to help them get $1 million. So I pray that God brings that person to me. But we had to submit what's called a LOI, and that is a letter of intent. And then after that, we had to submit a pitch deck. And then we had to also, submit the business plan. There's so many different documentations that you need to provide to show and prove the reasons for why you are deserving. But you are. And don't be afraid of all of that, because if you're afraid of it, if you scared money don't make none, babe, you might as well get up out of there. You might as well not even get into entrepreneurship, because being an entrepreneur is not cookie cutter, it's not the Sandlot. It's literally, I think of it like the jungle. That's literally what I compare it to, right? It's like lions, tigers, and bears. And if you are, not being diligent and you're not doing your due diligence and you're not staying on top of things, then guess what? Things will fumble, crumble, and fall, and you'll always be in the same cycle of not being able to elevate, right? So I'm telling you right now, take advantage of opportunities that is right in front of you, that all you have to do is apply for, and it's only a 3-question application. You're not even wasting any time. What's also amazing about the Hello Skip platform is simply that it has artificial intelligence inside of it, which means you can literally use AI inside of this actual application to enhance your answers. So let me show you these answers that I have here for my friend, and then I'm also going to read a little bit of her answers, okay? I'm just going to read a little bit of it just so you can have reassurance in knowing how your answer should sound, okay? All right, so what I like about the Hello Skip application, and for those of you who are just joining in, we're talking about the Skip $10,000 startup grant. So what I love about this particular grant here is that it gives you like a progress bar, right? And so it shows you your answer strength. In your answer strength, you want to make sure all of your answers on the application are strong before you submit the application, okay? So our friend Rocky here, who's in the chat, I'm applying for this grant for our friend. She's the owner of LLC Willow Solutions. I'm going to submit her application. And shout out to our friend Rocky. Okay, so Rocky's going to be able to log in right behind me. Let me go ahead and send her her login information. That way she knows it's real. And I'm also going to read a little bit of her answers so you guys can know what your answer should sound like, okay? So thank you so much, Rocky, for trusting me and applying for this grant for you. I'm going to go ahead and send you your login information so you can log in right behind me and go ahead and apply for other grants inside the Hello Skip platform that serves in your favor, okay? Don't allow this to be the only grant that you apply for. And also, furthermore, don't allow me to be your grant Lord and Savior, because that's not who I am, love. Absolutely not. I'm just an amazing Black woman trying to share as much information as I can to my fellow American citizens who want to start a business and scale, no matter what ethnic group, gender, sexuality you are, right? I just want to make sure everybody get as much information as they can so they know that in the small business world, we don't have to always be the ones hit when financial troubles are happening in America, right? So, and it's true. Every time there's something going on, small businesses are the number one industry or sector that is really being hit the most, resulting in us having to dissolve our companies because we don't have the working capital needed to keep up with our business or keep with the business overhead, right? So we don't have to keep, being that sector that's always being hit, right? We can always take advantage of these grant opportunities. And the thing about it is that not a lot of small business owners know about it, right? Not a lot of small business owners know about this, these grant opportunities. What's going on here? I literally just applied for this. Okay, let me see. Let me refresh, because I'm like, what? It just did something weird. Oh, okay. What? It literally just did something weird. Hold on, y'all. Let me just refresh my screen and make sure, because I'm like, I literally just submitted the application. Okay, so let me go back in here and hold on, because I got to resubmit it. It literally just erased all the answers. That's weird. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. All right, so let me show you guys, and I'm like I said, I was going to read off her answers so that way you know what it's supposed to sound like. So give me a moment. I'm going to go ahead and plug her answers back in because that was weird. Okay, save. Yeah, and once you submit your answers or you put your answers in, then you want to make sure you save it. And I think that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to save the answers as I went. Okay, so let me go ahead and save, and make sure all of the answers are correct. So HelloSkip.com is a federally certified nonprofit organization. So some of you guys are asking, well, who has actually gotten approved of a HelloSkip, grant application or grant opportunity? Well, HelloSkip has their own YouTube channel, Love, and you can subscribe to their channel and turn on push notifications. Every time they are going to give out a grant opportunity, they're actually going to announce the winner live on YouTube. Ryder is one of the co-founders of HelloSkip. He's an amazing, intelligent man, and he is the person that comes on to YouTube and he says, hey, here's the winner. Here's why we chose the winner. Good luck to anybody else on the next try, right? HelloSkip is always, since I've actually met Ryder, but since 2020, let's say 2019, 2020, they've been operational, and ever since then, they've been sharing their streaming revenue and sharing different, they're a nonprofit organization. So they're always giving us opportunities. They used to really give out like micro grants, and micro grants was like the $1,000 grants that they will always give out, right? And you can backdate this on their YouTube channel. You can backdate all of this stuff. So when you guys ask questions like, oh, are they actually giving out this grant funding? It's actually true. They actually post the winners on the websites most of the times, or they will send out an email saying, hey, congratulations to this winner. They might have a little video. They might have their headshot and some information about them explaining, why they won the opportunity. But we can't be sore losers neither. We have to be understanding of why that other person won. And sometimes we can even reach out to the winner and say, hey, how did you win this opportunity? What I love the most about government grant opportunities, you guys, is that when a person wins a government grant, like through the government or through your local government, they usually post all of the winning submissions, right? The winner's submission, which means they won't show the actual application, what they put on the application, but what they will show is like their pitch deck. They will show their video submission. They will show their logo. They will show their headshot. All of the other details that most likely increase their score with getting approved for that opportunity. See, aside from the HelloSkip grants, there's other grants out here. There's levels to this, babe. There's levels to this. Tonight we are talking about the $10,000 Skip Startup Grant. So this is for anybody who wants to start a business. But since you're just getting into the grant writing journey, let me school you a little bit. Remember, grants is free money that you don't have to pay back. No credit checks, no personal information needed like your date of birth, no bank statements needed because they're not checking your income. You don't have to pay this back, right? And with these grant funding opportunities, there's levels to this, right? There's 3 different grants that you can apply for. You can apply for like those government grants, like through the SBA and through grants.gov, and that you can get from the U.S. Treasury and from the presidential administration. You can apply for these company-based grants, right? Fortune 500 grants where they're just giving them out, like Amazon. Amazon always giving out $10,000 every month. Verizon has Verizon Digital Ready. That's $10K every month they're giving out, right? Hulu, Google, places like that, right? So you can apply for those grants. Those grants are more like raffles. And then you have like those nonprofit foundational grants. So the foundational grants, which is like through HelloSkip and Hello Alice, Fearless Fund, all of those places. Those grants they're actually reading your answers and they're actually doing full judgments, right? So they're going to choose the best candidate, whoever has the winning answers out of all of the applicants, right? And that's not to intimidate you. That's just to let you know that you need to put some detail and passion into these answers, okay? That's how you win. All right, so LC Willow Solutions, LLC, founded in April of 2022, and it's headquartered in New Jersey. It's a dynamic enterprise committed to revolutionizing the landscape of affordable housing and community support services. Though still it is a startup phase, LC Willow Solutions LLC is driven by a powerful mission to champion the cause of low-income households, survivors of domestic violence, veterans, and families in need within our community. Now it says at LC Willow Solutions LLC, we recognize the pressing need for safe and affordable housing options for those facing housing security. Our comprehensive range of services and products is designed to address critical issues faced by marginalized individuals and families. Through personalized consultations, we assess the unique circumstances of each family, enabling us to deliver tailored support services that meet their specific needs. Okay? So that's just scratching the surface of her answer, but let me show you guys how all of her answers are strong, right? I submitted her answers, and these are all of her answers. They're all strong, and they also exceed the character count, okay? So giving you guys some reassurance here on how your answers need to look, okay? So, shout out to you. All right, so I'm going to make sure, let me refresh the screen and make sure everything looks good. Because last time I refreshed the screen, it didn't save. All right, good. It's saved. We're good to go. So for those of you who are just coming in, all right, this is the Hello Skip. This is the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant, okay? Let me see. Basharundi. Hey, Shelby. And I told you weeks ago. I think I did. I thought we already talked about this. Matter of fact, I want to make sure it's handled because we've already spoken. This are like 40 of time asking me that. So I'm like, who is this? All right. So the next, moving forward, we got some more people we need to apply for. Okay. So the next person we are going to apply for is Sheila. Shout out to Sheila. Now Sheila came through, purchased the course, and now we are going to move forward with making sure she has everything she needs with making sure she's applied. Now, I don't know if I applied for Sheila once before, but let me go ahead and log into her account. So, and also, just to let you know, Rocky, I sent you, check your email because I sent you your login information. So log in for me and check your answers. And shout out to you for trusting me. Thank you so much, friend. All right, so let's move forward. And I'm logging in right now to our friend Sheila's Hello Skip. So bear with me 1 second. And Sheila, and I'm going to tell you guys what she owns and all of that good stuff, okay? Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, and for those of you who are just coming in, we are applying to the Hello Skip $10,000 grant. So you can visit helloskip.com and apply for this grant yourself. And I highly advise that you do because it's one that you don't want to miss out on, for sure. Now, free $10,000, I don't know about y'all, but I could definitely use a free $10,000 just for free, right? That can go towards so many different things, from payroll, that can go to marketing and promoting, especially with what's going on right now, right? Now that we know that there's new things that are changing and coming to Meta, yeah, for sure. Let me see, Rudy. I don't see you in my system. Let me see. Okay, let me show you. Oh wait, let me show you. There we go. All right, so you should be good. Okay. Oh, I can show this part. So let me show you so you know it's real. Okay. So you know it's real. Okay, I'm going to hide this and I'm going to show you this. All right, so you're good. You see that? You're good. You're good to go. Okay, you're good to go. Our friend here, he didn't mean to purchase. He purchased the wrong thing at the time, so that's what was going on. He asked me to write the grant for him, but he purchased the wrong thing. He purchased the $47 101, and he wasn't supposed to purchase that. So you're all good to go. I hope you saw that. Let me make sure I send him his his thing and send him this as well, so he knows a screenshot. Because I'm like, hold on, it's already been sent. So go ahead and check everything. Yeah, but he purchased the wrong thing, just to let y'all know. So I don't want y'all to be scared. But I want to make sure he's all good to go. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Done. All right, so Basher Rooting, did you see what I just showed you, or are you good? Okay, just wanted to make sure you got it. So just go ahead and respond and let me know. And let me make sure you receive this screenshot too. I think it's DJ Miller, if that's your name, your email. 1 second, y'all, because we had to handle some customer service real quick. So we made sure he can purchase the right thing if he ever wants me to write the grant for him, because he purchased the wrong thing. So I need to make sure he got his refund. Okay, now let's move forward. Where is with the next person I'm applying to? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I just did the screenshot. Okay. Okay, so let me know. He hasn't said anything, but you could. I just need for you to clarify that to make sure that you saw what I just said or what I just sent you. Let me know. Let me know the spotlight is on you while I'm logging into Sharon's, or I'm signing her up for Hello Skip. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna answer y'all a question, but I need to make sure what's his name? Bashi Rudine, making sure he's good to go because he purchased the wrong thing last time. Wasn't following directions, had to delay us. So I just need to make sure that he received what he needed to have. He's not responding. Let's see. Sheila, I just had to sign her up. I just had to sign her up for Hello Skip. So that's what I'm doing. Sorry, y'all. Let me make sure she's all good to go. Starting a business. She just started. Oh, she started in 2022. So Sheila owns United Family Care LLC. Oh, that sounds like a youth development or like children's and families. So that's really cool. She started this in August of 2022. So let's see what she's working with. I'm going to read her description in a moment. No, okay, that's fine. Did you, he said, I haven't been able to get a grant. Okay, so keep applying, right? Because remember, it's not 100% guarantees. You got to keep applying. Remember, I said, I used the analogy, right? If you apply if you have the chance at winning and you can get a scratch off for free every day, I'm pretty sure you will make it a priority to go to the store and scratch off the scratch off. It's the same exact thing, right? Your chances of potentially winning millions of dollars or being completely rich off of a scratch off is the same thing as a grant. You're giving yourself the chance every day. So you want to apply, right? If you only subject yourself and limited yourself to only applying to Hello Skip grants, then visit grants.gov. That's grants.gov, right? Or visit grantwatch.com. I always say this on my live streams, grantwatch.com. That's watch.com. And that's a $40 a month subscription. There's hundreds of other grants out here that you can apply to that's potentially in your local area that's tailored towards you as a business owner. So if you are a veteran-owned business, things like that, right? So yeah, so visit grants.gov or grantwatch.com, right? Those are the other two sites that you can always use to search and apply for, right? And it's also how committed are you to it, right, Philip? Because even though you said I haven't applied because I don't know where to go, but did you Google to see where to go? Did you Google to see how to find grants? Grants in my local area. Google grants in my local area. Small business grants for me. It depends on how committed you are to the grant writing journey, right? Because when it comes down to loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, y'all be quick to Google, oh, the best credit cards for my business. Y'all be quick to Google that just to put yourself in debt. So how committed are you to this funding journey in general, right? Because it's all funding, right? It's all free money. It's all other people's money. It's not money that we're bootstrapping, right? So, Yep, that's the next question you got to ask yourself. Did I actually, well, I mean, I didn't really technically Google to see if there's any grants in my local area. I mean, I just assumed that, I was going to be able to just out of thin air figure out how to find grants. I just assumed that. I'm guessing that's what it was. I don't know. I'm 100% TNP rated U.S. veteran. Okay, then go apply for grants that serve in your favor. I just gave you 2 websites. What you still sitting here for? Like, go apply. GRATNS.gov, grants.gov, grantwatch.com. Go sign yourself up and go apply for more grants, right? And also, how many other grants have you applied for in the Hello Skip platform? Because this is not the only one. So go apply for more grants. They're literally out there. I just gave you the 2 websites that I use to find grants and to apply for different grants for my clients and for myself. I don't gatekeep no information. I'll give you all the game. I'll give you all the game, right? Some people gonna take the information and just collect it and just ain't gonna execute on nothing. And you got some people that's actually gonna execute and say, let me see what this girl talking about, right? Let me see what she's talking about. Let me see if she knows what she's talking about, right? So you got to challenge it. All right, so United Family for Care LLC. This is our friend. She owns her own business, okay, called United Family for Care LLC. And she says that she is specializing in helping seniors, physically and mentally challenged clients receive the care that they need while remaining in their home. So kind of like home health aid. So shout out to our friend. All right, so shout out to you, Sheila. So that for those of you who are just coming in, let me show you the grant that we are talking about tonight. So you can either go and apply yourself, or if you want me to apply, all you got to do is click the link in the description and purchase my $35 course, okay? So let's get it. All right, so no, I'm not sending you the URLs. Visit grants.gov or grantwatch.com. Please write it down. GRANTS. Like, you want me to do more work? You ain't paying me? No. Grants.gov. Like, dang, you want to be spoon-fed everything? You know what time it is. It's business. Grants.gov or grantwatch.com. Now, have a great one. I'm not sending you no links. I'm not your mom and I'm not your CEO. I don't work for your company. You're not paying me, so no. So no, absolutely not. So grants.gov, and I'll even show you the sites because I don't gatekeep. Let me show you because I know that's what you need. I know that's exactly what you need because you can't go there yourself for real. First of all, I'm in a whole nother country, so I can't even go to grants.gov. So there you go, grants.gov. You see it at the top. Go ahead and write it. GRANT. That's probably what it was. Let's see. There we go. It's going through now. There you go. Grants.gov. Visit there. That's a place where you can search for grants. All right. You come in here, search grants. There you go. My God, I need a whole walkthrough and I ain't even getting paid for this. All right. Grants. And then you got grantwatch.com. There you go. This is another site. Okay? Grantwatch.com. Because you seriously need a whole walkthrough. There you go. All right. So moving forward, this is the grant that we are actually applying to and talking about tonight. So this is the Skip $10,000 startup grant. And this is for anybody who wants to start a business. And you don't have to have an LLC. You don't have to have an EIN. You don't have to have none of that stuff at all, actually, okay? So it says as long as you are a U.S.-based entrepreneur and you are 18 years or older, you can apply. And it says preference will be given to early-stage entrepreneurs, okay? So there it goes. Hey, Tina. So Tina says, hey, Shelby, I want you to apply for this grant, but your link isn't working. No, Tina, you got to apply yourself. Okay, I'm only applying for this grant for startup businesses and people I haven't applied for before. Okay, anybody who I've applied for once before, I'm encouraging y'all to apply yourself, or you can pay me $3,000. You're not gonna keep coming on here 35, 35. No, that's not happening. I'm only targeting individuals who don't know about grants. This is their first time, right? Or they know about grants and they're like, okay, I'm going to give this grant writing journey a chance, right? So I'm going to hire a grant writer. This is their first time hiring a grant writer. That's what I mean by that. So that's who I'm targeting. But if I've already written a grant for you, you have the answers. You have the answers. Go and copy and paste them. Like literally, this is a 3-question application. I'm not doing that. Every time I get on here, 35. No, I charge $3,000. No, no, not happening. And I have to set that boundary. So yeah. So let's move forward with applying for our friend Sheila. Okay. Shout out to Sheila because she didn't have a Hello Skip account. So this is her first time ever like learning about Hello Skip and getting into the grant writing journey. So shout out to you, friend. So let me explain to you how this works, okay? So grants, no guarantees because you don't have to pay it back. However, still worth it because it's free money that you don't have to pay back, no credit checks, no personal information needed, right? The Hello Skip grant is very significant because it's $10,000 that we get for free. And it's a 3-question application. When usually with other grant opportunities, it's like you have to complete a whole long questionnaire. This is just 3 questions. Describe your product or service. Why did you start your business? And what makes you most proud of your accomplishments or of your business journey, right? So our friend here has an amazing business, okay, helping others, seniors and persons with disabilities, in the comfort of their home. So let's go ahead and create her a really nice company description. And then we're also going to finish up answering the questions for her. And then I'll read off a little bit of her answers, okay? The link for the Grant Squad, reach out to Gabby, all right? Reach out to Gabby. She is the perfect person, Gabby at expandmywallet.com. Or you may have to access this link on a laptop or a computer because it's much easier to access it. If you're like on your cell phone, then if you're on your cell phone, then it might be hard for you to tap on. We noticed that actually, but I'm hoping that YouTube updates that and makes the links clickable for the cell phone. All right, so name of her company, United Family for Care, LLC. Okay. Make sure. All right. Yeah, so yeah, that absolutely. So the link is there. It's also in the community post too, so it might be easier for you to access it in the community post. All right, the community post, if you don't know, YouTube has its own like feed. So yeah. But yeah, if you go on your laptop, it'll be easier. All right, so $10,000 startup grant. No, you don't have to have an LLC. Tell everybody you know so they can come and apply for this 3-question application. You have nothing to lose, okay? Absolutely nothing. These people are not asking for your personal information. They truly don't want to know where you live at. They don't want to know what your income is because this is not a loan, line of credit, or a credit card. It is a grant, okay? I've been getting some questions about like, can you apply for these grant opportunities for multiple businesses? I would say no. I wouldn't advise that you do that because even if you have multiple businesses, I still would not apply for this grant for multiple businesses. And it will be kind of a challenge because with the Hello Skip platform, once you sign up, she said, is Gabby on tonight? She probably will tap in. I don't know. Maybe not. She may tap in. I know she was kind of busy earlier, so I don't know if she'll be able to make it. But Gabby at expandmywallet.com. You can email her, and even so, she will send you the link via email, okay? Or you can just access it after this live on like a laptop or a computer. But where was I getting at? So back to this. back to this grant. Let me show y'all the application answers because I'm all done. Let me see. There you go. So what I like about this application, I keep saying it, but it's very vital to this whole entire grant application process, is that it gives you the answer string. So if all of your answers are not strong, friend, don't submit it. Just make sure all of your answers are strong, okay? My answers are, I like to format them this way. They're very professional and polished. They all exceed the character count, okay? So that's what I also like about my answers. So I'm all done with Sheila. Shout out to Sheila. I submitted the application for her. All right, she owns United Family for Care LLC. And keep in mind that it is a startup, right? This is a startup grant. So what she wants to do is she wants to help persons with disabilities and seniors in their comfort of their own home. So kind of like a home health day type of thing, but with more compassion, right? So all of her answers are going to be very thorough and polished, and this is how you want your answers to be. Also, let me zoom in for you guys so you can see something really quick about this application. You can improve it with artificial intelligence, right? So even if you are a person who is not good with choice of words to get your point across, you can always just type in your answer, what you think, right, inside of the box, and then enhance it with AI, right? Improve with AI. Now, there is a certain limit to this. Now, if you are not a part of the Skip Plus, which is a $20 a month subscription here with Hello Skip, then you can only use this AI tool about, I think, up to like 2 or 3 times, right? After that, then it's done. But for if you are a Skip Plus member, then you can definitely use AI all throughout this, and you can turn on this tab where it'll automatically apply for grants that serve in your favor that comes inside of the Hello Skip platform, okay? So that will be super dope. Now, Hello Skip is a federally certified nonprofit organization that has so many other grants available inside of its platform, okay? So you can visit helloskip.com. You can apply for these grants yourself, okay? And you can kickstart your grant writing journey. Remember, these grants are free money opportunities. We don't have to pay them back. However, it's money that should definitely be used for a good cause, right? Make sure you use this money to start your business. I know some people is in a situation right now. You can use $10,000 personally. Yeah, I totally get it. But remember, you want to use it towards starting your business, because when you prioritize your business, it'll definitely prioritize your pockets. I always say that, okay? 3-question application. Describe your product or service. Second question, why did you start your business? Okay. And the third question is, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment? Okay, that's that. So a 3-question application, you can visit helloskip.com. And like I said, there's so many other grants in here, okay? So shout out to Sheila. We just signed her up. And as you can see, there's 29. They just must have just added a grant today. There's 29 other grants in here that you can apply for, all right? So some of you guys might not know how these other grants work. What I advise is you click on them and you take a look at the details, right? Like this is a $1,000 instant grant they were going to be giving out on Tuesday, 4 days away at 2 p.m., right? So, or at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I already talked about this particular grant. This grant is $1,000 that you can win instantly. So once you instantly win on live on their YouTube, then like you tell them pretty much what your cash apps or whatever it is, however you want to receive the funding, right? So many different grants in here that you can apply to. Why not give yourself the chance at winning, okay? I think this was a new one. This says $20,000 grants to small business owners. Ooh, Venmo small business grant, right? So they're giving out $20,000 grants. That's crazy. So 20 small business owners will get the chance at winning that. I got to talk about that on a pre-recorded video here on YouTube. I got to bring that to the people in the daytime, okay? So these are the grants. This is the grant that I am talking about tonight, though, the Hello Skip $10,000 startup grant. This is the one that most intrigued me. And it's simply because it's not tailored towards anyone if you are only a woman-owned business. It's not for only Black women-owned businesses. It's not only for Black-owned businesses. This is a grant that is for anybody, no matter what race, gender, ethnicity group, or sexuality you are. You can apply for this grant, okay? as long as you want to start a business. You also, what I like about this grant is you don't have to have an LLC or EIN. And I know a lot of you guys come on my YouTube channel trying to get some type of business development hacks or some tips or some ideas. And you're also trying to get understanding of what a grant is and other grants that you can apply to. And a lot of you guys are in your startup phases. This is why I bring this information to you, and I'm talking about this grant because I know so many of you guys are in your startup phases still, and you haven't gotten your business to the level of consistent income to where you can either leave your 9 to 5 or you can, just kind of do like part-time, things like that, right? To where you can make financial adjustments comfortably. So this is the grant these are grants that I like to talk about. But you guys have so many other grant opportunities that you can go to. Like I said earlier in this live when I was talking to Philip, I was explaining to him that there's other places and you have to be committed to your business funding journey too, right? So even because he said I applied for him at one point in time, right? But it's also about diving deeper into these grants too. Like once they choose a winner, try to figure out why that person potentially won, right? And, one thing I like about Ryder from Hello Skip, which is the guy that you guys see all the time on Hello Skip's YouTube channel, he actually explains the reasons for why they chosen that particular person. As a matter of fact, 80% of these grantors do. A lot of the times they show you the reasons for why that company actually won, right? Like the Barclays $60,000 grant. What I like about that grant opportunity was that on their actual website, they show all of the past winners. And they give the past winners really give what happened and things like that. And the grantor will explain why they chose that winner. We chose you guys because you guys were innovative and you guys showed perseverance and you guys, were, so consistent, right? So, don't be a sore loser. Just figure out how did that person win, and then make sure you continue to apply and also apply for that opportunity again when it comes back around, so that way you'll know what they're looking for, right? It's like a game in a way, right? So you got to continue to apply so you can get the experience too. That's another thing. So the two sites that I would use aside from Hello Skip, because even though I like talking about these grants, you can visit grants.gov or grantwatch.com. Okay, I kind of showed you a little bit here on YouTube earlier, but those are the two websites that I actually use to search and apply for grants for myself and my clients. Now for grants.gov, that is a website that requires a lot more documentation, right? You got to have your business foundational ducks in a row. For those grants that are on like grantwatch.com, those are grants that are for anybody, right? So you can find any grant like that $20,000 Venmo grant, you'll find that on grantwatch.com. Or the Amazon grant, you'll find that on grantwatch.com, right? It's not really just solely only governmental grant opportunities, right? But you'll also find government grants in there too, okay? So grantwatch.com is a $40 a month subscription. And then grants.gov is a free website you can go to just like Hello Skip here, okay? So for those of you who are coming in and out, you can visit helloskip.com. You can apply for this grant yourself, okay? It is a 3-question application. And the first question asks, describe your product or service. Now, these are my answers that I put in for Sheila. Sheila actually purchased my $35 course on how to write a business plan, so that's how you get me to write it for you. The second question says, why did you start a business? And then the third question asks, what would you consider to be your biggest accomplishment, right? So what makes you so proud of your business? Now, all of the answers I put in here for Sheila are very strong. So what's significant is that all she has to do is log in right behind me and copy and paste my answers into another grant opportunity inside of Hello Skip, okay? Because remember, I showed y'all, Hello Skip got over 29 grants in it. All right, 29, almost 30 grants in there that you can apply to. So go ahead and give yourself 29 different chances to potentially win, right? That's a pretty good number in the month of May alone, right? To be able to apply for one grant a day in the month of May, that's 30 grants. That's like really a great way to kickstart your grant writing journey, and you want to do that again and again. You want to be consistent, right? People who win grant opportunities are people who have been applying for grants, consistently. And consecutively too, not just one time here and then they want to apply for one grant next week. Like, no, they actually are diligent, right? They read the details and the potential grant opportunity, like I'm showing you guys here. They actually read the details and they understand and they put two and two together like, okay, am I the best candidate for this grant opportunity? Right? Well, it says you got to be a US-based entrepreneur and 18 years or older. Am I that? Yes, I am. Preference will be given to early stage entrepreneurs. Well, what I get out of that is preference will be given to people who don't have an LLC or an EIN, or entrepreneurs who have not received any type of income from their business, right? And then you just have by May 31st to apply. Seems like everybody meets the requirements for this startup grant opportunity, right? No credit checks, no personal information needed. So that's what I like the most about this grant. All right, so shout out to Sheila for trusting in me and making sure that you receive your your grant application all done and polished. All right, so let me go ahead and make sure I email her login information, because this is her first time actually signing up for Hello Skip. And I love doing that. I actually love signing you guys up, especially if this is your first time learning about Skip. I love doing that because introducing Skip to you really puts me at ease, because I'm like, okay, like that means my education is being pushed out more to more people. And that's what I like. I like educating as many people, as possible. All right, so I'm sending her login information. So all she has to do is log in. So I am going to be back on here tomorrow. All right. And we are going to continue to talk about these grant opportunities, not just a $10,000 startup grant, but we're also going to talk about some other grant opportunities that we can apply for too. And hopefully you guys meet the requirements for these. Okay. Now, if you want me to apply for this $10,000 grant for you and you are watching this live stream afterwards, all you got to do is purchase my $35 course. The course is in the description, and it shows you how to write a business plan. Now, you need to know how to write a business plan in order for you to get approved for CDFI loans, SBA loans, things like that, okay? So, yes, okay. If you want me to apply, then purchase that course, and then I'll send you a Google form link to complete, so I have the information to go ahead and apply for this $10,000 grant for you that you could potentially win by the end of June, or by the end of May. Sorry, May 31st. Okay, that's when they are going to announce the winner, or that's when the deadline date is. Also, I wanted to answer this question too, because this was a really good question. Like, how does the logistics of grants work? When you submit an application for a grant opportunity through like online, you want to give the grantors at least like 30 days after the deadline date. What I can tell you about our experience with Hello Skip here live on YouTube is that usually 2 weeks after the deadline date is when they choose the winner live on YouTube. And they explain to you live on YouTube why they chose that winner. So make sure you go over there to Hello Skip on YouTube, subscribe to their channel and turn on push notifications, so that way you won't miss out on knowing their live streams when they are picking their instant $1,000 grant winners and also their $10,000 grant winners as well, okay? So when you are applying for a grant, you want to give them at least 30 days, okay, to let you know if you are selected. But with these grant opportunities with Hello Skip, you don't have to worry about waiting that long. It's usually about 2 weeks or so, okay, after the deadline date. Let me see. All right, perfect. All right, so she submitted. Thank you. Rocky said, thank you so much on assisting me with my first grant. You're so welcome, Rocky. It's my pleasure. Thank you for trusting me. That's like super dope, okay? All right, so not going to keep any more of you guys' time here on this blessed Saturday night, okay? I'm going to do a little bit of studying on the trading side. I told y'all I'm just getting into the whole trading thing, so yeah. But I will see you guys tomorrow here live on YouTube, most likely tomorrow morning. And we're going to talk more about different grant opportunities, and we'll apply for this $10,000 grant live on YouTube tomorrow, okay? So peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of you guys' night, and I'll see you tomorrow live on YouTube, okay? Bye.